now we got Wilder and Fury.
I say Wilder. I think he learned from the last fight. Hopefully
he doesn't come in with a 50-pound ring gear.
Unless Fury learned how to box within the past year and a half, which I don't think happened. I think Fury wins.
Well, neither one of them knows how to box.
Well,
Fury knows how to box way better than Wilder.
Sorry, I think I misspoke.
Wilder's a brawler.
Yeah, you meant if Wilder.
Unless Wilder learned how to box, he's not going to win, and I don't think that's going to happen. I think Fury wins again, and I think it won't even be close this time. Because I think Fury's kind of figured out his style. I don't think Wilder's going to change, unfortunately. And
if he did change it, I don't think it's going to be that much.
Right. Because he's not a boxer. Fury's going to whoop his ass again.
I'm praying for the Bronze Bomber. I'm praying for Deontay Wilder to whoop the Gypsy King. Because I think Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua would be a much better fight, in my opinion. But
I think I'd rather see Fury versus.
Agree with Fury because Joshua can actually technically box too. So him versus Fury would be a really good heavyweight match because that's like really good technical boxing. Joshua would do the same thing that Fury basically did against Wilder. In my opinion, Wilder's just weird, and he just tries to knock you out with one punch. And I hate his style. I don't think he's a boxer at all.
He'd fight the same way he fought Ruiz, but Joshua, I think he would fight the exact same way he fought Ruiz. Upright, jab, jab, jab. Because he's more technical. But I agree with Vince and Jeremy in this. Styles make fights, we know this, but Fury is just he has too much movement. His jab is too well. We always have Wilder always has a puncher's chance. No matter what happens, if you're in the 12th round, because of the power in his hand, he always will have a puncher's chance. Right. But at the same time, let's not forget that Wilder shouldn't have even drawn the first fight. Like, there was literally 2 knockdowns that saved that whole entire fight. Like, Fury beat his ass most of the fight. Like, it wasn't an ass whooping, but he was outpointing him most of the fight except for the 7th and 12th round. Or 11th round. So if it wasn't for those 2 knockdowns, this fight probably wouldn't even happen. And then the second fight came, and Fury just turned up his he got better because Fury had only fought once in like 5 years before then. So Fury just turned it up, got his stamina, got everything going, and I think the Wilder camp used the costume. I think they completely used that as an excuse. Right. Look, motherfucker, you know if 40 pounds is gonna wear we all athletes, we know this shit. Okay. You know if you walk to the ring if you're gonna have a bad time. But I think Fury literally is just going to beat him. I think he's going to outpoint him. He's not going to knock him down like he did last time. But I think he's going to outpoint him. I think he's going to stay on the outside, flick him with that jab, and when Wilder gets in, he's going to make a miss.
I think Fury's going to use this fight to prove a point. I think he's going to be more technical and more precise.
Well, they said last time he was
I think Fury stops him. Yeah, I was gonna say I think he stops him this time.
So, but they said last time. Did you guys hear about that controversy about the second fight though with Fury's gloves?
No.
So let's see. Not saying that it's anything, but
they tried to come up with every excuse they could because Wilder can't.
I know they were, but let's just see. Let's see.
I missed the glove part because all I heard them complaining about was the weight of his walk-in gear.
Yeah, so this wasn't even Wilder that complained about this. Originally, this was somebody totally different, and I can't even see a good picture of it. Oh, it's a YouTube. Basically, what they had was here. I got boxing gloves right here. Okay?
Oh, where his gloves were like loose?
Exactly. So what happens is you put the glove in, you got to put it all the way up here so the hand's at the fist. So they were saying that his hand was loose, so he was flopping. That's why his hand was flopping like this. So my fist is right here. My fist is right here. So what they said was they tightened his glove, and if you do watch the fight, he's not really punching. So his hands end up slipping down, and when he's hitting Wilder instead of him hitting him up here, a lot of times you're seeing this, or you're seeing this, where his whole hand is up against his face and the glove is wrapped around. And if you're a boxer and you have the power and you can hit with an exposed fist that's taped, you have a better advantage. I'm not saying it is what it is, but that's literally, there was actually multiple boxers. Sean Porter, I think, was one of them that literally came out and said, yeah, this is not Fury's first time doing this shit. But I think they came back and said it was bullshit, though. I'm trying to find good pictures.
I remember it now.
Right.
I remember seeing it now.
You can even
But
see it.
I think you've seen that in some of his other fights.
Yeah, he's been warned in other fights. He's literally in other fights been told to pull his gloves up. Yeah, video shows Tyson Fury cheated, but I'm not saying he cheated. But that was a huge conspiracy theory like last year at this time. Right after the fight.
Yeah, Wilder and them were just looking for a reason. They were looking for an excuse.
Yeah, I see. Like
let's be honest. If Wilder could box,
there
that wouldn't have even been an issue.
What are you saying, Vince?
No, there are some pictures that are kind of crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not. I still think Tyson Fury wins. I just think his style. What Vince said it best. Wilder has an awkward style. He's if he did not have power, he would not be as good as he is. So when you have somebody that can actually fight, and we've seen it in multiple times where you have that big, powerful guy that swings with those hooks. You saw it, and they get beat. I mean, Rumble in the Jungle, George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, David Haye, and Audrey Harrison when he was way bigger. Tyson Fury and Wilder the first time. Like, you see a lot of that. A lot of times where you have those big heavyweights that just. So I think Tyson Fury beats him.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to look up, like you can look up you can look up videos, and they have tons of videos on it. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you showed me what you're talking about, I remember it now.
Yeah.
But
they had tons of videos on it.
Still no excuse for Wilder not being able to box.
Yeah, see, like right here, they're saying his hand is right here. They're saying his fist is all right here. His fist is right in this area where there's no padding. That's why he was flipping his gloves. And when you do watch the fight, you do see gloves flip. And again, I don't box. I just work out with a punching bag. My gloves don't flip. I feel like I break my hand.
Right. Yeah, that's weird.
So again, I think Wilder wins. I mean, Wilder wins. Fury wins. So we got 3 Furies, 1 Wilder.
Who's Wilder?
Lamont.
Oh.
Black Panther.
Oh yeah. I'll go Wilder.
Yeah.
Because I think, like you said, puncher's chance. I think
he's got a puncher's chance in any fight. But Fury's just too good.
I mean, Wilder has the power behind his punches to do it. It's just he needs to throw more punches.
And again, like, I don't think Fury would be extremely Fury's very good in this generation, in this boxing. I'm not saying he'd be good in any boxing, but this heavyweight boxing is a lot different. It's back to that clubbing, the big guy sitting up there throwing dupes, not as much of the light foot movements. Even like your Anthony Joshua and Vladimir Klitschko, they were still technical, jab. You're not seeing a lot of the lighter weights where they're coming in and going. So, I mean, I think that lends to his advantage. You don't see many fighters like that. Deontay Wilder hasn't seen many fighters like that.
Yeah.
Vince, are you okay? You over there still looking at their gloves?
Yeah. I'm like,
that's just trippy, isn't it?
Right. It's crazy.
Because at first you were like, that makes no sense. But then you start seeing him and you're like, wait, this makes no sense.
Right.
Why the fuck is his glove doing this? Why is his hand in there? Yeah.
Right. And then
yeah, and they have like evidence of a couple fights. Like I think it was all just excuses, which I can't stand.
Right.
Even if I was Wilder and it would have been my suit, I would have shut the fuck up because you thoroughly got your ass whooped.
Definitely. You still need to learn how to box. Like Jeremy said, you still need to learn how to box regardless. So,
and he'll never do it.
Right.
He'll never learn how to box. He's not built that way.
He won't learn how to box because he knows he has that strength behind that one punch is all he needs.
Right.
Well, that's the first thing.
I'll definitely be watching them.
Yeah. So
sure.
We are planning fight parties, just so you guys know. We are planning a fight party for not the Floyd fights, not the bullshit Paul fights. We're not gonna spend. First of all, I ain't fucking paid for a pay-per-view fight in forever.
I'll find a stream on YouTube or Facebook.
I got a link.
I got a link.
I got
you might want
I got it.
Yeah, we always. I sent Lamont the street. I think for Tyson and Roy Jones. I sent it for somebody.
Right. I always got a stream. I'll let you know. You might do it in my house.
Look for perfectly legal.
Definitely. So we definitely want to do one for Wilder Fury and then one for Pacquiao Spence.
For sure.
Yep. All right. Anybody got anything? Yeah, I'm down. We do one at your crib, one at Jeremy's crib. Not doing one at my crib. My dogs don't like other people. Yeah. Yeah. I got a dog that really don't like other people. Jeremy, you matter. All right. Well, with that, we are out. Jeremy, take us home.
Put me in, coach.
Big